Hi Sagittarius, it's Majori here from the Punk Priestess, and welcome to your Tarotscope for February 2022. We're going to have a really fun reading, and this actually is going to be a good year for you because Jupiter is in Pisces, and that actually used to be the ruler of Pisces before Neptune was discovered. So it's definitely going to be some compatible comparisons going on with the astrology this year and you. So I'm starting off here with a signifier, and I'm also going to be incorporating oracle cards as well as astrology decks into this reading. And before I jumped on here, I cleansed everything with Palo Santo and also my amazing Florida water that can be purchased in my shop. So definitely check it out. Okay, so let's pull this card. Let's pull the signifier and see what's going on here. Okay, off to a very strong start. Okay, so what I'm pulling here is the moon upright. Try to get this clear for you. There's a little challenge. There we go. So the moon upright, and then we have here the beginning. So let's start off with the moon. So this is definitely, oh, and the moon's reversed here. Apologies, the moon reversed. So the moon here, you know, kind of like that Pisces energy coming through because the moon rules Pisces in tarot. And it's very spiritual. It's very elusive. It's very watery. It's like the underneath the surface of our emotions, of our psyche. And for you, it's like you could be thinking about a lot of internal things right now. You could be trying to mend old wounds. You could be going through like a healing process right now and just kind of rediscovering different elements of yourself that you left behind with the past couple years of COVID, you know? So it's definitely, you're feeling the Piscean Jupiter experience. You're feeling the vibes and, you know, kind of see how they move you. You know, you got to flow with water. You can't move against it, you know? So it's definitely flow with these energies, flow with these vibes, flow with the intentions inside of you. Where do you want to go? Where are these emotions flowing you to as you're flowing to this new beginning that you're trying to have in your life? If I can get to it, there we go. You know, you want to give birth to something, but you probably intuitively don't really know what that is or emotionally what that feels like. And this energy is deep for you. This is different for you. You're not used to really operating this way because you like to charge through head on and also point your arrow at something and just see, you know, what sticks. See if you hit the bullseye, see if it lands, you know? And kind of with this energy, it's like you got to take a step back. You have to assess the situation. You got to feel out the vibes and you got to think and emotionally respond before you have a reaction. So this is going to be new for you as you're trying to cultivate this new beginning. You got to do things differently. You can't move the same way you're used to moving. Okay, so I'll show you what I'm pulling and then we'll walk through. So I have the Two of Swords here. If I can get it. There we go. The Two of Swords reversed. I have fire, which you do feel comfortable in this element. And then I have the Tower upright. So what this is saying is that the Two of Swords, let's start out with this energy. You've made a choice. You know, whatever you're going through with Mercury retrograde, it's been revealed to you, the path you need to take. Maybe that path is an unconventional one. Maybe it's not the one that you thought you wanted to take with the moon reversed, but it's kind of the path you know you intuitively need to trust. And as you're going through this Two of Swords experience of just feeling like a knowing that you have to move in this direction, you have to move in this vibe, this energy, that is kind of your answer. That's your blessing. So it's just like mentally you are now thinking about, what it is you're trying to move to and how you're going to move into this new beginning, and have that form of like mental acceptance here that this new beginning will come. But with the Two of Swords reversed, you have to know that this is a choice that you've made. You have to be accountable for that choice and those actions that you take prior to that choice. And, you know, now that you're going to be on this path, it might not feel totally illuminated, but remember, the moon is there to shed a light on that journey. So trust it. Trust it. So we have fire here showing up, right? So it is like you're moving forward. We are in Aquarius season, so it is definitely a time for you to feel like you can move forward a little bit more, because you move faster in air than you do in water. So, you know, take the speed as it comes, because Pisces season is right around the corner, and it's going to really have you be in these moon feelings. So it is very important that you take this fire, you take this heat, and you do something with it before, you know, time runs out, because you're not going to get this surge really until Aries season starts in March. So, you know, really be proactive. You've made a choice. Now respond accordingly. Be accountable for the actions you take on this new course, and be ready and open to this new beginning that's trying to come through. Now we have the Tower showing through upright, and the Tower is just making sure that you add fire to this building. You take the time to realize, you know what? I need to put fire behind this, because it needs to break. It needs to dismantle. Something new needs to be birthed in this place. So it's time for you to cleanse with fire, and you do this very well. This is your birthright. So definitely take matters into your own hand. Like, what are you trying to demolish? What are you trying to remove that is in your way of this new beginning that you're trying to have? You're going to have to put a lot of force behind this. You know what it is. Now, don't be afraid. Don't be hesitant to set it on fire and to move forward, because this is standing in the way of your new beginning. But you have to be willing to throw those torches. You have to be willing to throw those flames, and to be okay with that. So I think you are. I think you are. I think there was some hesitancy that maybe surprised you, and now you're like, okay, I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling like I know what I need to do. The answers are revealed to me, and I gotta go through with it. You gotta make that choice. So I'm pulling here some oracle cards in connection to some of these tarot cards here. Okay, so I'll show you what I'm pulling, and then we'll connect them to the cards. So I have money here, bitch slots. And then I have parrotism in connection to fire. And then I have your mission is not yet complete in connection to the Tower. So let's start off with this Two of Swords energy with the money. So it's definitely like the choices that you're making is for more abundance. And it could be some of the choices and the, you know, thought processes you had was in regards to money, was in regards to your wealth and your future, the prosperity that you're trying to accumulate for your future. And changes had to be made because this isn't working anymore. You know, whatever's in your way from your new beginning is not working anymore. Parrotism here. So this is pretty much like, you know, can you walk the walk? You know, you talk the talk, can you walk the walk? And for you, it's like, yeah, you say you're a fire sign. Yeah, you say you're bold and you're confident and you don't take shit from anyone. And you're, you know, laugh in the face of danger. You say you're all these things, you know, but are you actually going to do it? Are you actually going to set your old world on fire and really make change? Or are you not? Are you going to burn in this tower with everything else, you know? So you got to separate yourself from that. You know, if this is who you are, if this is what you say you do, then do it, you know. Can you walk the walk? Can you talk the talk? If not, then don't say that you do. Don't say that you can, because it's just a waste of everyone's time, including your own. So either do it or don't do it. And your mission is not yet complete here with this tower moment. Like, you still need to have this tower moment, and you know you do. You know you need the change, but you got to believe in yourself, and you have to take matters into your own hand in order for you to get that change, because this beginning wants to come. You know, hopefully in Aries season, you map out a way to make that possible, but your mission is not complete. You still have a lot of work that needs to be done, and to get this tower burning to the ground. So you might as well start throwing flames at it now. Okay, so I'm pulling here some extra cards. I have another tarot card, and then I'm going to pull an astrology card here. Okay, so I'm pulling Uranus, and then I have the Page of Swords upright. Okay, so let's start with the Page of Swords. So this is definitely showing through now that the Two of Swords is reversed and you've made your choice and decision. Now with the page showing, it's definitely about taking vocal action as well. It's like you might not really know the whole course of the actions that you want to take, but you know what you need to do. And a lot of that is through speaking about it. Like, can you talk to talk? You know, if you say you're going to do this, are you going to do it? Are you going to commit to it? Because Uranus energy is coming through as unpredictability when it comes to the money sector that's happening in our life, because we do have Uranus still in Taurus, and we are experiencing a lot of incompatibility, inconsistency, all over the place, unpredictable energy happening when it comes to our money, when it comes to our resources, and it kind of feels like a clusterfuck. So, you know, a lot of this Uranus energy is coming through as also self-motivation, as in, you know, you can get the gift if you do something different, if you act in a different way, if you decide to let the unpredictable forces of life lead you down a new path, then you'll be able to kind of open yourself up to this opportunity to get this tower down. And it's like also advocating for yourself, having a better sense of autonomy for the work that you do and having more control of that. And the tower, this is Mars energy. So think about, where's your Mars placement in your birth chart? You know, how is that your form of action? How, like, where's your Uranus position in your birth chart? How are you using those two to, like, make this tower fall so you can have this new beginning? And how can you speak to that? How can you vocalize that? How can you mentally think about it? So that is the reading for February 2022. And thank you so much for following, and definitely subscribe to my channel. And if you want a reading from me, head over to my website. I have readings on sale right now, as well as astrology readings. And I have a lot of awesome, cool trinkets and things like that. So definitely check it out, and I will talk to you soon.